Hello YouTube, how is it going today? I promised you I would get this biker's money guide. I'm sorry this took so long, but here we go. You guys can understand why this took me so long to upload. So look, you're going to want to own these 5 businesses I have here. This is the best locations in my opinion. Meth lab here, counterfeit cash here, cocaine lab up there, weed business to the right, over here, document forgery to the left over the Alamo Sea. Clubhouse, I have it in the city, doesn't really matter where. But look, have these places fully upgraded. And then what you're going to want to do when you have these places all fully upgraded, you're going to have to spend millions of dollars in order to own these places, first off. Then what you're going to want to do, have some money on you, have like about $600,000-$700,000 to invest. Use that money, put that into supplies right now. Buy full supplies for 4 businesses. You guys are going to think I'm crazy for buying full supplies. I'm going to show you guys why in a second. Okay, so look. Buy full supplies for all the businesses, okay? We'll go through it. I'm going to be explaining this right now, why, and how you guys are going to get a lot more money back on this. How I do it and how I get a lot of money. Personally, this is my favorite one. These businesses will produce, a lot of them will produce a lot of money for you in the meantime while you can do other things. So we're going to be filling all of these businesses up. We're going to be buying supplies for meth, counterfeit cash, cocaine, and weed. The document forgery, we're going to do that a little bit different in a second. I'm going to explain what. But buy full supplies for these places right now. Okay, so for document forgery, you're going to want to do a little bit differently. For this one, you don't want to buy full supplies because it's not worth it. You don't get that much money back. So you're going to steal the supplies. And while you steal the supplies, it's going to give you an activity to do. And all your supplies are going to be delivered to 4 of your businesses when you steal these supplies. So let's do that right now. Okay, so you stolen the supplies. I've cut that part out to like save a little time. A little tip on these little vans here, if you know a certain van right here has the supplies, what you want to do is you want to take that without blowing up the door if you know that's the one. Because what's going to happen is if you drive it here, it's going to be seen as a regular vehicle on the map and not as a van. And people aren't going to be able to tell. But if you open up the back, people are going to see on the radar that you're transporting supplies. So that's that. Okay, and this business is now going to be filled, and all are going to be producing, and the supply should be delivered. Let me check right here, right now. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So look, what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to go to CEO because it costs $30,000 a day to maintain these businesses. For a day. So go to CEO and do VIP jobs, car business, whatever. Make money through CEO while these businesses are producing. So now, as you guys can see, the supplies have been delivered for the 5 businesses, and the 5 businesses are producing. Again, you're going to need to spend a few $1 million to get all these businesses and to have them fully upgraded. Having them fully upgraded is the best. Okay, so these businesses in total, it's going to take about 5 to 6 hours for this to all to produce. So that's in real time. It's not in game time. It's in real time. But you're going to have to refill them again after 2.5 hours. So between like 2.5 hours to 2 hours and 45 minutes, I like to put on a stopwatch. Put on a stopwatch and do CEO. Because you're going to have to pay $30,000 every 48 minutes in order to maintain these businesses. Go to CEO. You're not going to have to pay that. And these businesses are still going to be producing. Do cars. Do cars with CEO. That's what I like to do, the car business. Do some crates. Do some VIP work. Make money through that. Make a lot of money doing that. Help your friends out and stuff like that. Just do CEO missions. You can make plenty of money that while this is producing. So you have 2 things doing at once. You have this making you money in the long run and then doing the CEO. So make up for the time and effort. And you can get the money back that you invested in these businesses. You guys are just going to do activities in the meantime, just anything with CEO so you don't have to pay the daily fee. I mean, you can just sell the car here. Any car you want here, you should be able to sell a few every 45 minutes, I believe. 48 minutes. Some extra money from that.
What's happening?
do a VIP work. Okay, so guys, you're just gonna want to sell cars. Is what I like to do, and do some VIP work with your friends here.
I am paid well below my skill level. My work is done. Just get it to the buyer.
And there we go, we got some money back for that. Just do some VIP works with your friends. I like to also do point to point. I'll show you guys this right here. Split it with your friends here. Split with members, 5,000 for each player. Keep repeating this. And we just keep doing this. We just keep doing this, guys. You guys will make a lot of money doing this. So do VIP work, come back in 2 hours, buy full supplies again, I'm gonna show that, and then sell. So then we are back, guys. It took a little longer, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now we just do the same thing, we resupply again, full supplies. Well, let's just buy for each one. Don't worry about this being at 88 grand because you buy full supplies. Don't worry, because you are going to get a lot more back. Because look, if we tried to sell this in the city right now, we'd get 132 grand, and that's just going to double right now when these supplies arrive, and we're going to produce even more. So don't mind what's the value. Just do what I'm doing right here, and you'll see. And now what we're going to do on this is we're going to steal supplies for the document forgery. See, we're up to 70 grand here. This is why it's not really worth it investing full supplies in this place. But we're going to steal supplies. So we have this place, and by the time we steal the supplies, it's going to be, the other ones are going to be arriving. Okay, so you guys are gonna need to do a quick run for cocaine and meth. Those are the only two businesses that are gonna be have a little bit remaining to get. You're not gonna need to do that for weed and for counterfeit cash, because they're pretty much already gonna be filled up. Apply for meth too, because that one's gonna be at the end so you can get the maximum amount. Do it with your friends too, and steal these supplies here. You don't want to buy again. Steal these supplies once you fill it up twice, and you can get back that. And if you're with your friends, you'll get enough supplies because you'll get an extra body to get some more supplies. Okay, here we go. YouTube, we are going to be selling these now. Let's do these, and also you're gonna want to do these in a decently sized public lobby. Like it doesn't have to be really huge, but decently sized, because you get 1% bonus back for each player. You might not think that's a lot, but for each player, say we're selling cocaine, it'll be $4,000 per player. So because we're selling this, it's gonna be $1,260 per player. So it's gonna be a little bit of a bonus there. Get a little bit of money back, and you guys will see just how much it stacks up. Let me skip through so you guys it doesn't waste time here.
They say you are what you eat. They also say a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Which reminds me, I'm going to a chef tasting at a famous chef's house tonight. Invite. They're serving raised parakeet crab cakes. Organic, of course.
Okay, so here we go, 143,000. First one. It's gonna be 126. Let's move on to the next business. Yo, weed. Let's do this one here. Go 284 that one. We got extra 30 grand on that one. Extra people. How much money do you guys get? Let's sell it.
Domestic violence and cocaine. Finally, there's a diet that makes sense. Extreme Paleo TM. Diets come and go, but the Extreme Paleo TM diet has stood the test of time.
Here we go, meth now. Full player lobby, let's do this. Let's do it. Bonus right there. You see, guys, what I do? Buy supplies for all five businesses. Do CEO work for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Use a stopwatch. Come back, buy full supplies for them. Make sure you steal the supplies for the document forgeries. Only one you're gonna steal for. Other 4, buy the supplies. Do CEO work again. Then come back when they're finished after the 2 hours 45 minutes. Fill them up again. And then you're just gonna want to steal supplies for cocaine and meth, that little sliver that's left after you buy 2 full supplies. And look, I mean, how much did I invest? I invested 150 grand in 4 businesses. What is that? 150, 300, 450, 600. Okay, so I invested $600,000, right? And I invested $600,000. I got $1,714,000, so I got $1,300,000 back, and I could have got even more than that because the first few, the document forgery and the weed and the counterfeit cash, we didn't sell in like a really big lobby. But then after this, the lobby filled up, and you get 1% back per player. You might not think that's a lot, but if we're selling cocaine as we just did, that's $4,200 per player, $420,000. So we got a 70 grand bonus there. The other one, we got a ton of bonus, $3,000 per extra player. And got $1,714,000. I hope this strategy helped you guys out. That's what I was going for, is This is my favorite strategy to make money. And this is how I've made a lot of money doing this strategy. Do strategy a lot. Make sure that you have 3 to 4 friends with you, as I just did. I mean, I got a bunch of friends here right now. Have a person in the fighter jet at all times. The person that's in your group is the best on the fighter jet. Have them fly a fighter jet and cover you. That's going to be extremely helpful, trust me, because my friends, when I tell them to get into a fighter jet and they follow me, it's worth it. They've saved my asses numerous times and saved the cargo. So have 3 people on the ground, 1 to 2 people in fighter jets, and you're good. Do this strategy, you can make a lot of money. Made $1,714,000 one day. And one last tip, when you sign in any day on GTA, you want to do this strategy. The moment you get into GTA Online, the moment you get into it, you buy full supplies for it, and then go back to CEO, and then do whatever. And then your supplies will build up in the meantime while you're doing whatever. So I guess that's that for this strategy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more content. Share my video. I put a lot of work into this. I'm sorry it came out so late. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And take care, everyone. See you in the next video. Peace out, everyone.